Welcome, children. Today we start Act 2, Scene 7, Belmont, a room in Portia's house. Flourish of cornets. Enter Portia with the Prince of Morocco and their trains. The scene takes place in Belmont. It's in the room of Portia, and you can hear when these kind of people, when they come, you can hear the sound of trumpets and all. And here, their trains is given there. What does it mean? They don't have a train actually. Train is the attendants and other noblemen and all those people, they walk behind them, no? That is said to be as train. So here we find in this scene, Morocco has come to choose the caskets. I told you there are 3 boxes which are made up of gold, silver and lead. Here we find that Morocco comes to choose the caskets and he chooses golden casket, and which contains the skull of it has just a skull in it, inside it, because he just gets carried away by the external appearance. In this way he makes a superficial choice and he loses. We all know that Portia's father, in his will, he has devised a plan where his daughter will find a person who chooses the right casket. So, good people will not get just attracted by the appearance. Here, we find Morocco is just attracted, and the one who chooses the right casket will surely be a noble person, and that person will not be influenced by appearances, external appearances. Portia, go draw aside the curtain and discover the several caskets to this noble prince. Now make your choice. She tells the servants, go draw aside the curtains. Draw the curtains aside and open. Show the things. Show the different caskets. The several caskets to this noble prince. Who is the noble prince here? Morocco is the noble prince. To him, you show the caskets and let him see. Make your choice. And then she tells Morocco, you make your choice. Morocco, the first of gold, who this inscription bears? He says, the first one is a casket made up of gold and it has the inscription on it. It has something written on it. What is written on that gold box? Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. It says that whoever chooses me will gain what many men desire. The second, silver, which this promise carries. The second one is a silver box. What is written on the silver box? There is a promise. There's an inscription there, and the inscription says, who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. It says that whoever chooses me shall gain as much as he deserves. The third, dull lead with the warning, all as blunt. Then there is a third plain lead casket, lead box with its plain inscription on it. What's the inscription on it? Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. The one who chooses me must give and risk all that he has. Hazard, risk. How shall I know if I do choose the right? Now he reads all the three inscriptions. What is written on the three boxes? Now he gets a doubt. How will, how will I come to know whether what I am choosing is the right casket or not? How do I come to know? You have to learn this dialogue of Morocco. You also have to learn those three lines. What is the inscription on gold casket, silver casket, and lead casket? You should learn by heart. Portia, the one of them contains my picture prints. If you choose that, then I am yours with all. Portia says, one of the box contains my picture. And if you choose that one, then I will belong to you. I'll become yours. Along with it, I'll be yours. Now again, Morocco, some God direct my judgment. He says, oh God, somebody help me and direct me to choose the right casket. Let me see. I will survey the inscriptions back again. Now let me see. Again, I will read, I'll inspect all the inscriptions. Inscription is actually what is written on the box. Once again, reverse order, I will see. Let me read again. What says this leaden casket? What is this casket which is made up of lead? What does it say? Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. This whole dialogue of Morocco you have to learn. Put a tick mark and write there. Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. The one who chooses me must give and risk all that he has. Must give for what? For lead? I must give, he says. I must give. For what I should give? For what I must give? For lead? For lead I must give everything? Hazard for lead? I must take risk for lead casket? This casket threatens. It gives a threat. It is warning. Men that hazard all do it in a hope of fair advantages. Generally, people risk everything with the hope of getting a better reward. But here it is giving a warning. You have to risk everything. But what will I get? How do I know it? He says, men that hazard all do in a hope of fair advantage. Great returns. Now they say there's a lottery ticket. You'll get some 10 crores. But you have to buy this lottery ticket for 10,000 rupees. Then what will you do? Those who buy that ticket, they buy with the hope of greater returns. If I spend 10,000, maybe I may get 10 crores. The same way here, he says, those who risk here, they will do it for greater rewards. But what is there in this? It's not known. A golden mind stoops not to the shores of dross. He thinks, a noble mind, golden, noble mind, does not bend down, stoop not to the shores of dross. Worthless things. It will not bend down for worthless things. Noble mind. He considers himself to a noble person. I will then nor give nor hazard aught for lead. I am neither going to give nor I am going to risk anything for the sake of lead casket. What says the silver with a virgin hue? What does this next casket, silver casket, what does it say? With her virgin hue, white color. White color represents purity. Here, that's why virgin hue, white, purity, pure. So white is the color of silver here. So what does it say? Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. It says that the one who chooses me shall receive as much as he deserves. Okay, as much as he deserves. He's trying to analyze. He said, okay, as much as he deserves. Pause here, Morocco. Stop here, Morocco. Think about it. Wait here. Think. As much as he deserves. What do these words say? If I try to analyze these words, okay, and weigh the value with an even hand, with an impartially, I must judge. Who must judge? Morocco must judge. He thinks, let me judge impartially. If thou beest rated by thy estimation, if you are judged in your estimation of yourself, if you are judged by your own standards, if I judge about myself, I'll think I'm the best. So, in the same way, he thinks, thou dost deserve enough, and yet enough may not extend so far as to the lady. You deserve enough. What I deserve is my weakness. I think I deserve the lady. But if I select silver casket, I may not get the lady. This what I deserve might not be equal to getting a lady, as far as getting a lady. And yet to be afeared of my deservings were but a weak disabling of myself. He says that still I must think about what I deserve. He says, were but a weak disabling of myself. It would be, I should, he feels that he should get so much, and he deserves better. And if I think, when I say I deserve, that is a kind of, I deserve this lady, that can be my weakness. And it may bring me discredit on myself. And maybe I may not be able to win the lady. He is doubtful. As much as I deserve. Why? That's the lady. He feels. What I deserve may not be sufficient enough to win the lady. So he says, well, he gives his own reasons why he deserves a lady. I do in birth deserve her, in fortunes, in graces, in qualities of breeding, but more than these, in love I do deserve. Why he deserves this lady? Who is this lady? Portia. He deserves her because of his royal birth, because I do in birth deserve her, in fortune, in wealth, in graces, in virtues, qualities, good qualities, in qualities of breeding, in my upbringing and education also I deserve her. But above all these things, but more than these, in love I do deserve. I deserve her because I love her. Whom does he love? Morocco loves Portia. That's why he thinks that he deserves her. What if I stray no further but choose here? What will happen if I don't wander here and there, simply think about all the other caskets? And if I just stop here and choose this silver casket, what will happen? Let's see once more this saying graved in gold. But let me see. Let me read once again. What is the inscription on the gold casket? Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. The golden casket says that one who chooses me will get what many men desire. What many men desire. Let me think about these lines. Why? That's the lady. Everybody desires to marry this lady. All the world desires her. Everybody desire is to marry this lady. Okay. From the four corners of the earth they come. When he says four corners, it's not exactly four corners. From all over the earth, people are coming to this place to kiss this shrine, to kiss this shrine, which is the shrine here. Belmont, the place where Portia lives, is the shrine here. Actually, what is a shrine? A shrine is a place where any sacred relic of a holy person is kept. Pilgrims kiss the relic to show their respect. It can be a nail, hair, or something like that. Okay. So they come to kiss this shrine, this mortal breathing straight saint, this mortal which has death. So who is the person here? Portia. Portia, who is the saint here, mortal breathing saint, who is alive like an ordinary person. Portia, who is a saint, living like an ordinary person. To see her, people are coming from all the parts of the earth to this place, to Belmont, to her house. The Hyrcanian deserts and the vasty winds of wide Arabia are as thoroughfares now for princesses to come view fair Portia. He says the Hyrcanian deserts, the desert region to the south of the Caspian Sea, actually. Even the desert regions and the vasty winds, the immense wilderness. If there is forest, you find trees are there. Desert, there won't be any trees. Only just vast lands, that's all. So, of wide Arabia are as thoroughfares now, are just like main roads. Even the desert region also of Arabia seems to be like a highway. In highway, you will find continuously vehicles coming and going. Here also this condition has become the same. Why? Many people are coming to try their luck. So it looks like a highway now because many people are coming. For princesses to come view fair Portia. Actually, this was this Hyrcanian deserts. It was a province of the ancient Persian Empire those days. So that also now is filled with people. Like it's just like highway, people coming on going just on the road. How they come? All are coming to win fair Portia, beautiful Portia. For princesses to come view fair Portia. They all come so that uh, they come so that they can see beautiful Portia. The watery kingdom, whose ambitious head spits in the face of heaven, is no bar to stop the foreign spirits. The watery kingdom, the oceans, whose ambitious head spits in the face of heaven. Actually, the waves of the ocean are so fierce. They rise to such a height, great height. They rise to such a great height, they seem to touch the sky at times. The tides rise so high. And the waves throw the water. It seems as though the waves are throwing the water towards the heaven. These oceans also are not able to stop those ambitious suitors coming from abroad. The foreigners. But they come as over a brook. They are crossing even the oceans in such an easy manner out of the love for Portia or to win Portia. They are crossing it in such an easy way as though just they are crossing a stream. How easily they can cross. They are crossing it in the same way. To see fair Portia. One of these three contains her heavenly picture. These three means three boxes, or one of these three boxes contains the heavenly divine picture of Portia. Isn't like that lead contains her? Is it possible that lead casket, lead box has Portia's picture in it? It were damnation to think so base a thought. It would be very low to think like that. That Portia, such a beautiful person's picture is in the lead casket. It's a wrong thought. No, he thinks. It were too gross to rib her cerecloth in the obsequio grave. It is a coarse metal actually. Lead is a coarse metal. And to rib her, to enfold her, cerecloth is actually, uh, he feels that lead is such a crude metal, it's not even fit even to enfold the winding sheet in which Portia would be buried. That also cannot be kept in a lead casket. That's what he feels. Cerecloth is actually a waxed cloth in which the body is wrapped for burial. And so he finds that it's such a low metal, even her body, when it is to be buried, that time also we cannot use. I can't expect to keep such a beautiful body in at that time also in such a box when it is to be buried. Or shall I think in silver she is immured? Or let me think, that is she kept in the silver casket? Is she locked up in the silver casket? Who is locked up? Portia. Being 10 times undervalued to try gold, it is inferior to gold. Silver is very inferior to gold, is 1/10 of the cost of the gold, he feels. A sinful thought. It's a wicked thought. Even to have that idea is a wicked thought, he feels. Never so rich a gem was set in worse than gold. Never, he finds, such a beautiful gem like Portia, she will always be kept in gold one. You know, you have these precious stones, gems. They are studded generally in gold rings, not in silver. Okay, there are some cases those who cannot afford, they put it in silver also, but generally in gold only. Same way, he compares Portia to a gem. As a gem cannot be studded in a silver, even Portia also cannot be in a silver casket. They have in England a coin that bears the figure of an angel, stamped in gold. A gold coin is there in which the figure of an angel, angel Michael, standing and piercing the dragon was engraved on the coin. So here he says that in the same way, as there is an angel inscribed on the gold coin, in the same way, here an angel in a golden bed. Maybe here there is an angel. Who is the angel? Angel is Portia. There, the angel Michael's figure is engraved on the golden coin. In those days, it was used, maybe. So now here you have I'm sure that the picture of Portia is in the golden box. Lies all within. It must be in this. Deliver me the key. Give the key to me. Here do I choose and thrive, I as I may. Here I choose. Whatever happens, let it happen. Whatever is my chance of success, let me see. Portia, There, take it, prince, and if my form lie there, then I'm yours. Then Portia also hands over the key to Morocco. She says, you can open. You see how he is analyzed. So all that you have to learn thoroughly. So she says, okay, you can take this key, open. If my picture is there in that box, then I'm yours. I'll belong to you. Then he opens the golden casket. When he opens the golden casket, what do we find? Morocco. Oh, hell! He finds. What have we here? Oh, God. What do I see here? A carrion death. A skull. A dead skull. Within whose empty eye there is a written scroll. In the hollow eyes, the skull has the eyes as hollows, no? Hollow socket is there. There is, in the hollow eye socket, there is a scroll. A roll of paper is there. I'll read the writing. I'll read what is written in it. And he reads, all that glisters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. You must have heard. When he opens the box, the golden box, he takes the keys and he opens the box and he finds, when he opens, there is one skull in it. And in the eyes, where eyes are, there will be one hollow, holes will be there, no? There he finds one roll of paper is there. There's a scroll. And what is written in the scroll? He is reading it now. Let us see. All that glitters is not gold. You must have heard that already. Many a man his life hath sold, but my outside to behold. Many people in their life, many men have given his life to see the exterior, but my outside to behold, only to see the gold which covers the outside of me. Gilded tombs do worms enfold. Gold plated, gilded, as you say, gilded means gold plated. You have the jewelry also, no, like that. Gold plated tombs have worms inside. They contain worms. Only because they are gold plated, you can't say that there's nothing, it'll be very pure, neat. No. They do have worms inside. Had you been as wise as bold, young in limbs in judgment old, your answer had not been inscrawled, fare you well, your suit is cold. Had you been as wise as bold, you're a very wise person. If you had been, if you had been, you are a courageous person. If you had been as wise as you are courageous, then young in limbs, because you're courageous. Why you're courageous? Because you're young. And in judgment old. In such a young person, but if you could have judged it properly, having an experienced judgment in your youthful body, having an experienced judgment in a youthful body, he means to say. Your answer had not been inscrawled. Then this scroll must have not been the answer for you. Means if you had thought wise properly, then this scroll of paper you would have not seen. Fare you well. Goodbye. Your suit is dead. Your hopes are dead. Oh God. Cold indeed and labor lost. He says, yes, it is really disappointing. Disappointing. All my hard work is wasted. Is it really physically hard work? No. It's just a lottery, isn't it? Then farewell, heat. Farewell, goodbye, love. And welcome, frost. And I welcome Disappointment. Cold disappointment. Portia, adieu. I have too grieved a heart. Portia, goodbye. I'm very sad at heart. To take a tedious leave. He feels so bad. He said, I can't take leave for you from you formally. Thus loser's part. In this way, a loser departs. He feels very sad that he cannot even say goodbye, and Portia, that also he cannot say. Exit with a strained flourish of cornets. Now all his followers, everybody, they move out. Portia is very glad. A gentle riddance. A good riddance. Better now this fellow has gone. Draw the curtains. Again close the curtains. Go. Let all of his complexion choose me so. All those people who have the same kind of color, personality, same kind of people, every suitor who is of the same kind, who is like him, they should choose in the same manner as he chose. So now we have come to know what is in the golden casket. What is in the golden casket? Portia's picture is not there in the golden casket. That part we have come to know. Okay, bye for today, children.